Welcome one, welcome all, obviously not in the fun house. I am Uncle Salty. This is episode 80, and it's playtime. It is a bright, beautiful summer day, August the 1st, 2026. I thought it would be fun to travel to my old hometown where they have erected a living memorial with a very nice monument to honor the graduates of Manistee High School. As you can see right there, the original Manistee Chippewas logo, and then on the right side of the screen, what they are now known as the Manistee Mariners. The living memorial starts all the way back at the beginning, 1879, and the special monument they have is the original Woodrow Wilson school bell, generously gifted back to the district by the Manistee County Historical Museum. So let's see if we can have some fun with the living memorial. And we'll go all the way back to the beginning. And before we go back to the very beginning, we'll take a look at the special monument, that Woodrow Wilson original school bell. And that's very cool. And now we'll take a walk back through time, so to speak, all the way back to 1879. And we have a nice little blurb to read on the right side of the screen. And as you can see on the other side of the screen, 1879 through 1886, and those are the graduates in those specific years. And the first graduating class only had 2 people in it, which is kind of interesting. We'll take a zoom in on the literature to read, and if you'd like to pause the video and read through the script there, feel free to do that. Moving on, we have the years 1887 through 1926. With a picture of some building that is not familiar to me in any way, shape, or form. That doesn't look like the old high school building. So we'll move on to the next group, 1927 through 1967, and this is a picture of what was the original high school building, and the Manistee Chippewas were established in 1930. Now, I went to junior high school in what is pictured right there, the original Manistee High School. But all of these years so far are obviously way before my time. The first people that I can actually say that I knew, and I knew them as a child, graduated in 1966. Now I'm guessing that they got all of the names together from old yearbooks. That would make sense anyway. And right there, I know Dennis Krolchek, and if they are using the old yearbooks, that is not how his name is in the old yearbook. Another person that I know is Tim Berggren, and his name also in that 1966 yearbook is Timothy Berggren, so interesting there. Another name that I know and person that I knew is Lee LaFleur, who actually gave me my first job out of high school. Moving on, we'll go to the 1968 to 2002 group of graduating classes, and this picture right here is actually the wall in which all of these graduating class lists is on. The one that I'm standing in front of right now is that picture right there with all of the students on top of it. Another name that I happen to know as I just scan through is this name right here. And I know that her name is Jacqueline. So far they are 0 for 3 when it comes to using the names, the proper birth names from all of the birth certificates and what were in the yearbooks. And these are just the people that I know. So not very good. They're batting 0 at this point. And moving on, we'll back up a little bit here, and this is episode 80. And in 1980, that was actually the first year in which I went to school. My kindergarten year was 1980-81 for the school year. We go through all of the 80s, and definitely feel free to pause the show and look for your name or names of other people that you happen to know that graduated high school in Manistee, Michigan. Now we'll go to my graduating class, 1993. And just going through the list here of names. And this name right here, a girl that went to my bus stop in junior high school, so 7th and 8th grade, and conspicuous by her absence is her twin sister, so it should be either right above or right below that name, and it's not. And instead, they have misspelled the name, so instead of Shuda, it is Saidua. So that is disappointing. And as we continue to scan through, we have another misspelling, and this one is egregious. This name right here that says Andrew Waitner is actually Andrea Waitner. So not only did they misspell the name, but they didn't even give her the proper gender. So that is no good. This is now prompting me to question how many more misspellings there are. My sister is a 1997 graduating class member, so I know several of the names from 1997 as well as 1998, because growing up my sister and I were very good friends with a family of 3 boys, so we'll see if their names are spelled correctly. And there is the first brother, Bradley Southerton. So that is correct. We'll move over to the year 2000, in which the middle brother graduated. He is Brian Southerton, so we'll take a look for that name. There is Brian Southerton. His name is spelled properly. And one other name to go. Brother number 3 graduated in 2002, and he is Michael Southerton. So let's look for Michael Southerton. And I don't see Michael Southerton. And the reason I don't see Michael Southerton is we have yet another misspelling. And instead of Michael Southerton, we have Mike Southerun. So, yet another misspelled name. I don't know who paid for this, but obviously someone paid for this, and whoever paid for this wasted their money, because the company that was paid to do this job did let's just be honest, they did a piss poor job. And I've only gone through names of people that I know. So what I may very well do is, after I'm finished recording this video, I might actually go through and cross-reference all of the names just to see how many of these names were misspelled, because whoever did this should be held accountable for it, and they also should be ashamed and embarrassed, actually, because this is an absolutely piss poor job to misspell people's names when it's very easy to come up with the proper spelling. Just simply go through all of the yearbooks and you'll have your answers. And it goes, this living memorial goes to obviously 2026, and in 2024, that is when Manistee changed its name to the Mariners. So if you happen to know any person that has graduated from Manistee High School, and you take a look at this list, please message me back in the comments with any of the proper spelling of any of the names. You know, I do my best to be an optimist. So for instance, if I got a pile of horse manure under the Christmas tree, I would say, wow, I got a pony for Christmas. But there's no real way to spin this in a positive light. So definitely, if you happen to know any of the people on any of these lists and see a misspelled name, Message me back in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel. As always, have a pleasant evening and a wonderful tomorrow.